Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? Baby, we have the t-shirts back in stock, my darlings. What is delayed is not denied. We have it in blue since you loved it so very much indeed, my darlings. You better go ahead and get your t-shirt before it sells out, because I just might go ahead and do a yellow t-shirt for you and an orange t-shirt. You have to bear in mind, Baby Girl is a small brand. We are self-funding here, so I can only do so much. But yes, the t-shirt is back and I am living and loving. I also have a surprise for you. Yes. You asked and I said, why not? We have brought the black t-shirt back. What is delayed is not denied. Are we living and loving? Yes. Darling, good times. So why are we here? I'll tell you why we're here. We are having sister to sister talks for the next couple of days because I feel as if girlfriend needs some kind of support. So when I see stories that are of interest that you send to me, I always say if one sister or 10 sisters or 20 sisters can send this to me, that means I have 200 sisters on a global platform that might be going through this. Okay? So the first one is a wonderful woman, put together, educated, worked hard, and she was swindled out of $900,000. My God. Listen to her story. Okay? And then we'll chat from there.
So at this particular time in my life, I was 59 years old, and I had all the things that you work 40 years for, saving for your retirement. And there was just that one thing missing, being so busy, is someone to share it with. Now, I had never done online dating, but I was willing to give it a try. I got on the site. I did see someone who I was like, oh my goodness, he had beautiful, blue eyes. So I reached out. He reached right back out to me. He told me that, he was a widower and he had 2 small boys. He stayed at home with them, and that's how he got really good with crypto. We talked at least 4 or 5 times a day. I worked long hours. Food would appear, 20 minutes later. And there were trinkets and pillows, and there's a necklace with my picture on one side and his on the other. He went to great lengths to gain my trust and get my guard down. I started to think of this is someone who I could spend my life with. And then came the talk of investment. I think that was 2 months after. That was when I first went and borrowed $40,000 for my 401k. He started sending me statements of this coin cluster, which he told me is an account that you hold your Bitcoin in and where all the profits go. Unbeknownst to me, coin cluster was all made up and fake, and my money was gone. I didn't find out really until I received a call. This detective calls me and he says, Jacqueline, we got a call from, anonymous call from a gentleman with a thick Indian accent stating that he felt sorry for you because you were being scammed. I just had a lump in my throat, a gut punch that, when the realization that this was all gone, it was shock. It is emotional, and I guess people expect me to, you want to throw things, but you're going to live another day, and you're going to move on, and you're going to go forward. I hope to only go forward. And again, just keep telling myself I am a victim. I did nothing wrong.
Jackie Crenshaw is her name. So I thought, you know what, let's talk about it. For the simple reason that I do find that a lot of people in general can be so well established, but they lack the factors of life. They don't have street smarts. Not that they're not intelligent, very intelligent, but I realize it's not enough. You have to be street smart. You have to understand factors of life. And it's unfortunate. Why? Because I see children as so innocent. That's the innocence, because they're not touched by the evil of what other people can do. Jacqueline is right. It was not her fault. Unfortunately, she just did not have the wherewithal or the street smarts or the understanding to do a whole bunch of things before this relationship went awry. We live in a digital age where we meet and know people online. That's just the way life is now. So you have to be fully aware. I told you because we had the Ashley Genet case come in, and then we had another case of a young girl who went to the islands for a birthday. And remember, I had said that I think my younger sisters, I have to do a seminar so that you can be aware of things that you should know. And I had said that I would do it from the ages of 25 to 35 or something like that. And Fumi Nation said, no, Fumi, for all ages. And now I understand, because we have Jackie here who is 59, who went online with a pure heart like hers and thought that was enough. Whereas, scammer. If you are online and you are dating online, nothing wrong with it. If you are online and you find this guy with blue eyes and that's what you're attracted to, nothing wrong with it. But first red flag, you should speak on the phone. You should video call, because we're in the digital age. It's not enough to text. You do not know who is responding to you. You do not know whether that's a scam. You do not know whether that is a trap. You have no idea what that individual is doing. Secondly, if somebody is investing in you that early and you've not seen them, they are going to they're going to recoup that investment. Jackie, you're beautiful. From what I saw, you have achieved from what you told us, and you had savings. Be careful what you tell people online. Do you know that when I go out, I do not post in real time? I wait for 2-3 days sometimes, and then I post. Whether it's story, whether it's anything, you have no idea where I am. I could have gone on holiday and back, and that is when I will post and say, oh, I was busy, I was this. For my own safety, for my family's safety, I never ever in real time anything. Absolutely what? Absolutely not. Secondly, how did he have your address for him to be delivering food? What is wrong with you? Nobody should have your address. You should have what? You should have a P.O. box. And when I tell you a P.O. box, write it down. You should have a P.O. box that has an address. It doesn't have P.O. box, so that it looks like a regular address. Why was he sending food to your house, Jackie? You should always keep your standard. Always keep it high. That way, you will remove the riffraff. Had you done that, this guy would not have gotten access to your money. Anytime somebody asks you for money, say, you know what, I was about to ask you for the same kind of coin too. You never ever have any money. You don't have it. Even if you have it, you don't. Jackie, what are you investing? Go to your bank that has kept all of these savings for you. Ask other people. I've said it before. Anytime you meet somebody and you like that person, bring them to your family and friends. because they can see what you don't see, because they can ask the questions that you don't know to ask. You are lonely at 59. I get it. I absolutely understand. There's a difference between lonely and being alone. If you want to be with somebody, you've got to double check out here in these streets. The mere fact that he said, do you want to invest? You should have double checked. You just thought it was enough. Oh, he's nice. He bought me a trinket. He put his picture, even the picture that he put to say that he is himself. You don't know. Look at how they now call the FBI. FBI got in touch with you to say a thick accented Indian man felt so sorry for you because you had lost almost $1 million that you had saved and worked for 40 years. If she's 59, that means that she's talking about she started working at 19. For 40 years, you have to have street smarts. You have to be witty. You have to let that kick in. I am never embarrassed. I am never shy. You ask me one, I ask you two. You ask me three, I'll ask you four. At this stage of my life, I want the girls coming up behind me to be better than me 100 times. I want you to understand your worth. I want you to understand the power of education. Get your education. Extremely important. But I also want you to date and practice. What is that? What was that for me? I want you to date and practice. It means that you don't have any relationship below the belly button with this guy. But you want to practice. See how they behave. Let him trip over himself. He's teaching you for the one that you are going to marry. You see all of these relationships? You got to be out there so that you know how the relationship platform is. Who are his parents? Who are his family? Who are his friends? Where did he go to school? What does he do? What is his job? Speak to him. See him. See his friends, because indirectly, they are the ones that vouch for him. It's easier to believe two people that went somewhere as opposed to one person. Have you not seen that? Because one has to vouch for the other. And more often than not, a lot of people don't want to be in other people's mess. They'll be like, you know what? No, Fumi, you know what? I don't want to get involved. So you have to be diligent. Go out. Go out, as tired as you might be sometimes. Go out to pubs. Go out to steakhouses. Go to football, basketball, where you can meet other men. She's talking about this is a widower with 2 young children. You're 59. How old is he? So how did the woman pass away? That's another thing. The children are young. How old are you? I say that because, and I'm using me as an example, it's very rare, and I'm a public person, so you know. It's very, very rare to find a 57-year-old woman with an 8-year-old boy. That means she had her child super late, which is actually true. But I'm a public figure. So when he says, I have got 2 young children, and he is in his 40 plus or whatever, can I see the pictures of the children? Can I see pictures of you with the children? Can I see the pictures of you, the children, the wife that is deceased, and you in the picture? I want to see all of that because you have volunteered your address. She did not even see anything wrong with it. When Jackie was talking, he would just send food over. What does he have to do with your address? And you're texting back and forth. That's not a relationship. That is not a relationship. That is not an online relationship. You can meet online. I meet co-workers. I meet Fumi Nation. I meet so many people online. I met Christina, my best friend, online. Well, she was a Fumi supporter. It's not the online. It's what you do after that. That is what's important. You have to secure your address. You have to secure your finances. Translation, none of his business. At all. Until you are satisfied that you know who he is. He didn't even bother to come and visit you. It's not as if you met in a mutual restaurant where you have let the bartender plus the security know that you are here on a blind date with an online person. Just watch out for me. You're just doing all of this in a matter of 8 weeks. That's 2 months. Again, like I said, suspect. But you cannot just be open like that. And a lot of men think because you're older, you're desperate. You're never desperate, baby. You are never what? You are never desperate. You are beyond and fabulous. Always. In your 70s, in your 80s, in your 90s. It's a matter of confidence of yourself. Who you are, what you tolerate, and what you will not tolerate. Do not be desperate because you will make mistakes. Oh, well, he's nice, he's cute. You know, this is the opportunity. Maybe somebody will not come along after that. No, they will always come. Men, they're hunters and they know quality when they see it, irrespective of age. I live and love. That is why I say my age all the time, because I want to liberate my other sisters to say that age is only a number. God bless you, Mama. We're going to pray God Almighty will be here in our high 90s. We will outlive so many of these people out here, including our enemies and haters. Keep going. Stay focused. Always advance. Keep your health. Keep your figure. Wear your makeup. Do your hair. Go out there. Learn. Make friends with the younger crew. Make friends with your other sisters. And travel the world. Maybe that's what you do. You had almost $1 million and you did not think that you could travel to other countries with your girlfriends and meet somebody else there if you're not meeting somebody here. Because you see, I have always said it and it's facts. If you have to go where you're loved. You have to go where you're celebrated. Not everybody will love you. Not everybody will like you. Don't care about the version of what people are saying about you. Move on and do your thing. The people that are for you are for you. The people that are not, that's que sera sera. That's okay. But when it comes to matters of the heart, where it's love and vulnerability, I've said it, don't sleep with him. That has to be taken right out so that you can focus, so that you can see the red flags. Jackie made a terrible, terrible mistake. She volunteered her address. She thought the gifts were gifts of appreciation and love, trinkets and food. Are you kidding me? Baby girl, you are sitting on almost $1 million. You are the prize from start to finish. He should never have that money. That money is what you worked for before you met him. It shouldn't go into the relationship because as far as I'm concerned, from 59, I don't think you are looking to have any more children. That's your retirement. That's got nothing to do with nothing. When he sent you the message, you tell him, you know what? I might have met you online, but I would like to speak to you. I would like to see you via video. And before we go anywhere, I would like for you to come over and see me and we can talk from there. Any investment, I'm not investing in anything. The only thing I'm investing in is my time, and it's running out thin as is. So that's my advice, my darlings. Do not forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you I'll see you sooner than later. Jackie, it wasn't your fault. I so empathize with you. And if I knew a way of recouping that money back for you, I would. It's a very bitter, bitter and dear lesson that we should all learn going forward. My baby sisters, my older sisters, do not at any time, if anybody asks you for money, you don't have it. You don't have it. You don't declare any kind of money you have. Cut it by half. That goes for family, that goes for friends, that goes for anybody. You never have it, because you always have to protect yourself. Your money is your negotiating chip for you to walk out of any situation. And there are scammers. There are scammers online, and they scam and look out for older women, not married, don't have children, they're not secure about themselves. Those are the ones they target for. Even younger girls too, they do. Actually, you have to beware. Come to me, call me. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Because it's all in the description box. Book a session with me and say, Auntie Fumi, Sister Fumi, Cousin Fumi, my niece Fumi, this guy, da. What do you think? That's why I'm here. All right, my darlings, I live and love you. Gotta go. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Get your t-shirts.
Guys, my name is ENITAN, hair coach. I am UK's first ever hair coach and a trichologist. We are a team of trichologists and hair coaches here in W6 London, and we help those who are desperate and have tried and everything else has failed. We look after those who have chronic scalp concerns, flaky, itchy scalp that's been going on for many years. We help those that have hair loss that has progressed instead of improved, and we help those that just generally want to have a better understanding of better quality hair, length, volume, and reduce that dryness. Visit us by clicking